about time for a basketball game. We've been 2.5 months without basketball, it seems like, over the Christmas break, and Minneapolis getting ready to line it up with Belleville Buffaloes.
Yeah, it's been a long break. I think the girls are ready to get back after it. Hope everybody had a happy New Year, Merry Christmas. Looking forward to getting the season back underway tonight, like Mike said, with the Lady Buffs from Belleville. What's Belleville's record, Mike? How have they been playing?
They've been playing fairly decent. I don't know that they won them all, but they're probably on the winning side of their record. I don't know.
And you know, with the Lady Lions, just a few less turnovers here or there, and some made free throws here or there, the Lady Lions could be sitting pretty tight with a nice, possibly undefeated, but no more than 1 or 2 loss record.
The Lady Lions with a 3-3 record, I believe.
I believe that's right.
In this young season, 1-1 in the league, and this will be a league game. Lady Buffs, I recognize 3 or 4 of them there, so they should be quite a challenge for the ladies tonight here on our home floor.
Shows 3 seniors on the Lady Buffs roster. Blecka, Hoops, and Hurley. Erin Hoops seems like she's been playing ball up there for 27 years.
I know Hurley has. Dale is out of town, so bear with us this evening as we try and keep things rolling while he's gone on Channel 37 Sports. Your leader in sports, Minneapolis.
That'd be good to get back some of them basketball games on TV on Saturday. I've seen plenty of football, old football.
The exciting tonight's doubleheader matchup between the visiting Buffaloes of Belleville the first game, of course, featuring the Lady Buffs of Belleville against our own.
About 2.5 minutes away from the start of the contest. Ladies will be coming over to the side here just a little bit, ready for starting lineups.
Everybody back after the holidays for this NCAA matchup right here in Minneapolis. I'd like to also offer a special welcome to the sports broadcast team from KR92 in Belleville. That sports broadcast team, Mr. Josh Schofield, his dad, Barry Schofield, and his granddad, Elwin Schofield, 3 generations of Schofield on the sports broadcast team from KR92 in Belleville.
Denny putting in an old plug for his old stomping ground, sounds like.
Being here tonight, bringing the play-by-play and commentary to those fans from Belleville.
Well, your Lady Lions making their way to the bench, Mike, getting ready for the start of the game.
Also a reminder to you Minneapolis fans, be sure to visit the Linebackers Spirit Wear Locker out in the front lobby. If you don't have your Spirit Wear for this year, they've got pleasant little stuff
Neat little-
up there.
Neat little thing the girls are doing this year, going up to the stands, finding moms and dads and giving them hugs.
Thank you from the Linebackers.
I know mine has a little bit of special memorabilia there for Cindy. Which I knew was coming.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask you to please rise, remove your hats if you have them, and direct your attention to the east end of our gymnasium where our nation's colors are hanging proudly. And our national anthem tonight will be led by our MHS band director, Mr. Dennis Ball.
Excellent job done by Mr. Ball on the national anthem.
Nothing better than a crystal clear trumpet, especially playing our national anthem.
He can play.
As always, our activity programs here at Minneapolis High are primarily for student participants. The purpose of these activities is to provide a positive learning experience and the opportunity for personal growth for those participating. This competition tonight is being conducted, as always, according to the rules of the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the National Federation of State High School Association. And now let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First of all, for the visiting Lady Bucks, one of the new captains tonight at 5'7", a senior, number 5, Joelle Blackout. For the Lady Lions at 5'5", a senior, number 4, Lindsay Perry. For the Lady Bucks, and their track captain, a senior at 5'7", number 10, Aaron Cruz. And for the Lady Lions, one of the co-captains tonight at 5'6", she's a senior, number 10, Brooke Pichot. For the Lady Bucks, we have a track captain tonight, also a senior at 5'7", number 11, Bethany Hurley. And for the Lady Bucks, a senior at 5'4", number 15, Alyssa George. For the Lady Bucks of Belleville at 5'6", she's a sophomore, number 14, Bailey Swersinski. And for the Lady Bucks, a senior at 5'3", number 30, Stephanie Alderson. And for the Lady Bucks, also a sophomore at 5'10", number 35, Nikki Castle. And for Minneapolis, a senior at 5'10", number 42, Megan Ivangood. The Lady Bucks of Belleville, coached by Mr. Shane.
Coach is giving seniors a start tonight. And a little mix-up or a little change in the lineup. Brooke will start tonight in place of Mallory. But Mallory will see plenty of time. I think they're starting seniors tonight. So we're ready for this game to start.
Set to go.
Remind me to move the camera back and forth, please.
Brooke Bishop going to tip jump center. Tips controlled by Belleville.
Lady Lions in that 2-3 zone.
It's a good aggressive 2-3 zone too. They're chasing the ball. Belleville having to kick the ball around the perimeter. Not able to get it inside just yet. Nice hand by Lindsay. She gets a tip on it. Belleville recovers. Belleville drives, gets a little 8-footer to go. Scores 2-0, Belleville. Stephanie Alderson with the ball, moving the ball up the floor. Over to Megan, over to Lindsay. Lindsay crosses the timeline. Nice dish off by Lindsay with a little jump stop shot by Alyssa George from 6 foot, and Alyssa puts it in, ties the score at 2-2. Early with the ball over to Aaron Hoops. They kick it down low, kick it back out to Swersinski. She puts it up and it's in. It's just a 2. She was inside the line. Nice outside shot by Swersinski. Stephanie was making a cut around the top of the key. Alyssa had hit the floor with a dribble, picked it up after one, and she had to make the pass. She looked to get it into Stephanie on the cut. Pass a little bit behind her, goes out of bounds. Belleville inbounds. Good job by the ladies to recover on that. Alyssa George with a good, nice hand in there to get the ball knocked out. Belleville recovers. Hoops to Hurley. Hurley brings it around. She kicks it down low. It's Hoops with a shot from the top of the key. It doesn't go. Minneapolis controls the rebound. Lindsey Perry bringing it down for the Lady Lions. Out top to Brooke. Brooke swings it Steph over to the side. Alyssa's cutting. Kick it back out to Lindsay to the top and reset the offense.
Belleville man-to-man defense.
And then nice look by Lindsay inside. Alyssa just short off the glass with that. Belleville's pushing. That ball's going to stay with Belleville. It's off Megan Livengood.
Substitution for the Lady Buffs.
Belleville over the back, tipped it right through Megan's hands, and it's Belleville's ball out of bounds.
Bad pass by Belleville on the inbounds. It's picked off by Stephanie Alderson. She's going to bring it up floor, set the offense. 4:35 to go in the first quarter. Belleville leads 4-2. They catch Alyssa cutting. She kicks it out to Megan, back out to Lindsay. Minneapolis with some good movement. Belleville playing a good man-to-man defense. Minneapolis going to have to work to get open. Lions patient with the offense, looking for the open look. Nice look inside. Steph with a good jump stop there. Thought she had a shot, but she kicked it back out top. Tell you what, if these ladies need to, Mike, they can run clock. Stephanie spots for three. Alyssa George right there. She gets a tie up, and that possession arrow is going to be with the Lady Lions. That was nice position by Alyssa. She didn't do anything foolish like reach in and grab. She waited for the offensive player to turn and present her the ball, and she ties it up. Minneapolis going to inbound under their own bucket.
For the Lady Lions, 5'7" senior, number 24, co-captain Anna White.
Lindsay for three. They're going to get Anna White with a foul over the back.
Fouls on number 24, Anna White. Her first.
Anna White just come into the ball game. She's going to give Megan Livengood a rest. Number 13, Adrian Reed, into the game for the Belleville Lady Buffaloes. Lady Lions doing a good job, Mike, keeping the Buffaloes out away from the basket. Hurley steps in and she hits that jumper, making it 6-2 Buffaloes.
Benz clears the timeline. Belleville still in that man-to-man.
Alyssa steps into the paint. How did number 45 not get a foul called, Mike? She was over the top. Good hustle by Brooke Pischel, and the ball's kicked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Belleville Buffaloes.
I don't know, because that's the second time she's been over the back. She's over the back of Megan down there earlier, and they haven't called it, so.
Yeah, height shouldn't make a difference. It shouldn't matter how tall you are. If you're going over the back, that's a foul. Straczynski back out to Hurley. Hurley over to Reed. Reed shoots three. It's off the front rim. Lady Lions don't do a very good job of covering up that rebound. Straczynski puts one up. Anna White with a nice board. Lady Lions headed the other way. Lindsey Perry crosses timeline. Anna over to Alyssa. Alyssa looking inside. She kicks it up to free throw line to Brooke. Brooke backs it back out, top of the key. Over to Anna. We're under a minute to go in the first period. There's Alyssa with a nice look off of Anna White. Alyssa down low. She puts a little three-footer off the glass, brings Minneapolis to within two, 6-4.
Nice look there inside. Alyssa hammers it home. 6-4 Belleville. 22 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Just hold your ground there, Megan.
That's the third time she's been over the back.
They're not going to call it. I don't know what the deal is, Mike. They're not going to call it. Lindsay needs to put this one up. First quarter comes to an end. The Lady Buffaloes with a 6-4 lead. The Lady Lions had a look there at the end of the first period. Brooke Pischel got a shot off, but it was partially blocked. Yeah, somebody's going to have to bring it to that official's attention that number 45 can't go through a player to get to the ball.
Yeah, she's definitely over the back. And then shoved Lindsay out of bounds down there to get to that ball down there, so. We'll be back with the second quarter here in a minute.
Back in the game.
Possession arrow to Belleville. They inbounds it there at half court. Minneapolis in their 2-3 zone. Belleville with a 6-4 lead.
Watch them ladies down low on the defense, that three part of the 2-3 zone. Every time the ball's swung, we got a front. Belleville puts up a shot in the lane.
Well, I don't know how long it's going to take him to put Mallory in, but I wouldn't wait too much longer.
Yeah. Ask and you shall receive. She just went to the scores table to check in. Belleville with a long shot.
We have got to have some.
We're going to get a foul
rebound.
Are they calling that on Brooke? No, they got it on Anna White. Got Anna. That's Anna's second. That's Anna's second personal. Mallory will come in for Anna.
Into the game for the Lady Lions, 5'8" junior, number 44, Mallory Goa.
Alyssa not drawn in on the backside defense, and Belleville unable to get a shot off.
When they swing it, our low forward on that power side fronts the low block. Mallory steps out with a nice hand, picks it off.
Nice defensive play by Mallory Goth.
We got a foul called on Lady Buffalo. That's going to be on Aaron Hoops, her first foul. Team foul number 1 for Belleville.
Hoops for first personal foul. First team foul for the Lady Buffs.
Alyssa left open at the top of the key. She puts up a shot. Brooke follows it, and she puts it back up. Lady Lions got a hand on that rebound, Mike. It's still 6-4 Belleville. Lions playing excellent defense. Excellent defense.
2 good looks at the basket down there, and we can't get it to drop.
Mallory steps in with another hand on defense, tips it away. Lady Lions control. Lindsey Perry with the ball. Up to Brooke at the top of the key.
Nice anticipation by Mal. Sticks the hand in there, and we've got the ball back. Looking to tie this game up at 6.
Alyssa backs it back out, kicks it over to Lindsey.
Call that down here. Call that down here.
Fouls on Megan Livengood, number 42.
Megan called for a block down low. I didn't see it, Mike.
I didn't either.
Stephanie Alderson back in the game for the Lady Lions, gives Alyssa George a break. Belleville inbounds. Just over 5 minutes to go in the half. Belleville with a 2-point lead.
Back in the game for the Lady Buffs, number 14, Megan Swarsinski, and number 35, Nikki Castle.
Out of way, Mal.
Jump ball, and that ball's going to go to Minneapolis on the alternate possession. Nice hand by Megan. She stepped in, tipped that away, and Mallory diving to the floor, ties it up.
Possession error to Minneapolis. On a heads-up dive in there and cover the ball by Mal. Lenz clears the timeline.
Lenz keeps driving on her. She's going to pick up the foul. Brooke Pischel steps up, puts one off the glass for 2. We're tied at 6-all. Belleville gets a cheap one down low. Lindsey pops off the glass. She walked. We're going to go the other way. Minneapolis inbound. Mallory telegraphed that pass. Mallory's pass was telegraphed. Hurley steps in, takes the length of the floor, laid it in for 2. Belleville takes a 10-6 lead. That pass picked off by Swarzinski. She takes it down for an easy layup. Now it's 12-6 Belleville. Two soft passes in a row might cost the Lady Lions 4 points. Coach Darrow takes a 30-second timeout.
Well, we can't let them get to a lead because we can't put points up in a hurry, so we're going to have to stay close here.
Yeah, you're going to have to stay with the slow, play the good, tough defense. Don't give up those easy buckets on the turnovers.
12-6 Belleville, 3:16 left here in the first half. Low scoring game, our kind of game anyway. Minneapolis will inbounds the ball Third half court.
In for Minneapolis.
Anna White and Alyssa George come in during the timeout, and they take Brooke Pischel and Mallory Goa's place. Minneapolis to inbound on the side, half court. Nice shot by Stephanie Alderson. She pops in a nice three. Brings the Lions back to within 3, 12-9. Alyssa almost had that picked off. Swarzinski from about 18, and it's in. (14-9) Belleville Buffaloes. 2.5 minutes to go in the half. Stephanie Alderson with the ball at the top of the key.
Thank you.
Going to get a foul called on the Lady Buffaloes. Her first call. Team second.
Back in the game for Belleville, number 10, Erin Boots.
Steph had a look at a three. She pops it back out to Lindsay to the top. Lindsay takes a drive. She goes up. Anna with nice alertness, and she's going to get a foul.
Finally.
She's going to pick up a foul. She'll go to the line to shoot two. That's the first foul called on number 45 for the Lady Buffs, but it's actually her third or fourth.
Number 45, Ashley Jumper, her first personal foul. Third team foul.
Anna White to the line, shoot 2 free throws. Minneapolis' first 2 attempts of the evening. First one's up and off the back of the rim, just pops out. Second free throw is on its way, and it's off the side. Swarzinski squares up again.
Yeah, she's over the back.
45's over
again.
her back. That's going to be number 2 on her.
And that's the third or fourth time she's been over the back. First time she's caught.
Very possibly could be fouled out already.
I guess I better move this camera. I'm
Minneapolis will inbound the ball. Megan Liven good to throw it in. Stephanie gets to the middle half court to Anna White, who gets it to Lindsay. We're going to set the offense.
Tens draped all over Alyssa George.
Alyssa needs to take her on a drive. Belleville with a runner in the lane. Nice rebound by Megan. Score still 14-9 Belleville. Minute and 10 left to go in the half. Lions need to score this time down the floor.
She is fouled.
Alyssa George knocked to the floor on that. We're going to get a walking call. Alyssa George knocked to the floor on that shot. No foul called. I wonder if that travel wasn't a makeup call for the missed foul. Ball kicked out of bounds by the Lady Buffs. Minneapolis inbound under their own basket. Belleville fans wanting a charging call on Alyssa.
You're entitled to the ground that you're standing on. She just straightened up.
Brooke spots up. in and out, but she gets her own rebound and walks around and gets.
She was fouled on the shot, no call.
5 blue with a push. That's going to be on Jolene Blecka. That's team foul number 5 on the Belleville.
Team foul for Belleville.
Only 21 seconds left to go in the half. We're not going to get to 101. It was a bad pass by Brooke. Tried to get it in there. The hand was already out by the defender. We got a jump ball, and it's going to stay with Belleville.
3 of them came down with it.
And Belleville's going to take timeout. Yeah, if possession's 9/10 of the law, Minneapolis had 2 gals with a hand on that. We should get the ball. 10.7 seconds left to go in the half. Minneapolis trails 14-9.
Belleville will inbounds under their own basket here. Their coach wanted to set up a play, and that's exactly what he's doing. He wants a good look here at the end of the first half. Belleville with a 5-point lead. And the ball.
Lions are going to want to put a good hand in Swerzinski's face or Hurley's face and Hoops, because if they get an open shot, they're going to take it. There's Swerzinski wide open. Hurley brings it back out. Down to 5 seconds. She spins. Hoops out to the top. There's only 3 seconds to go. And they don't get it off, and that's the way the half ends, 14-9. Coach is not happy. Good defense by the Lady Lions. Denied that last second shot.
No shot at all by Belleville, and the half ends. Minneapolis trailing 14-9. And we'll be back with the second half. Or do you have any stats, or you want to give them here in a little
There's just a few stats to give. We got 1 3-pointer by Steph Alderson that she took and made. Brooke Pischer with a bucket, and Alyssa George with 4 points. That's Minneapolis' 9 points in the first half.
Pretty easy to track.
Nobody in foul trouble. Anna White's got 2, and Megan Livengood's just got 1. Them's the only 3 fouls the Lady Lions had in the first half.
Well, we'll be back with the second half here in just a minute.
Hurley, Swerzinski, and will start the action. And for the Lady Lions, Perry, Pichel, George.
Had some good looks to the bucket in that first half. Just had a couple shots that didn't fall. Lions by no means out of this. The way they've been playing that tough defense. Get the offense going, and they'll be right back in it.
Belleville will stay in there.
That ball is going to go to Minneapolis. Swerzinski tried to pick it up after Lindsay hit it. She taps it out of bounds, ball to Minneapolis. They're going to pick up full court. Steph gets it across the timeline. Belleville in man-to-man. Lindsay almost got away with it, but they call her for the walk. Got a piece of garbage on somebody's candy wrapper, it looks like. Nope, that's a Band-Aid. Band-Aid with tape. Belleville to inbound.
Not too many turnovers by Minneapolis so far, which is good. Nice board by Megan Livengood.
Megan gets the rebound off the Swerzinski miss.
better job of taking care of the ball there that time around.
We need to get Megan Liven good, prolific in shooting threes because her man-to-man defense partner just ain't following her to the top of the key. She's playing, I'll look at her, Mike. She's playing off for a good 15 feet. That ball's going to stay with the Lady Lions. It's tipped out of bounds at Belleville. Lindsay inbounds to Steph. Back over to Lindsay in the corner. Back out to Steph, top of the key. She's going to back out and set the offense. Lindsay drives the lane. She got a little, that's a little walk there, I believe. Lindsay got a little help with that shot, no call. Ball's high off the glass. Belleville comes down with it, but she falls down with the rebound. It's called for the traveling call. Minneapolis inbounds under their own basket. Lindsay kicks it into Alyssa. Alyssa gets away, takes one extra step, didn't put the ball on the floor. She's whistled for the traveling violation. Belleville brings it in. Several turnovers to begin this half on both sides. And there was a slip and a travel not called. They get it down low. She makes a nice, she made a nice move to get around Megan. Megan should have sealed off that baseline.
Foul is on number 30,
Stephanie Alderson called for the foul.
Team foul number 1 in the second half for the Lady Lions. At the line, number 35, Nikki Castle, the Lady Buffs.
Quick move by Belleville right around Megan, and Steph reaches in to
when you
try
give
and
up,
keep getting that easy shot. So
when you give up that baseline, makes it kind of tough defense. That 2 free throws for the Lady Buffs, neither one of them fall. We're still scoreless to start the second half. Belleville swinging around the perimeter. Swarzinski from the free throw line. I believe they're going to get Megan Livengood for that foul. No, they got it on Brooke Pischel. That's Brooke's first foul.
Number 10, Brooke Pischel. Her first personal foul. Second team foul at the line, Ashley Junker.
So 2 quick fouls by the Lady Lions. That ball had about 10-foot 2-inch arc on it. I didn't see any way it was even going to get close to that net, and it almost fell in. And that one is nothing but net. So Belleville's off the schneid to start the second half. Their first point of the half, 15-9.
Steph, good job bringing the ball up against pressure.
She needs help. She's picked her dribble up. Lindsay pops out and gets the pass. Minneapolis not getting any help.
She walked.
She slid her foot, took a step, never called for the travel. (17-9), Lady Buffaloes.
Brooke standing in the lane.
Another turnover by the Lady Lions. You're going to have to put the brakes on here pretty quick. Belleville going to run away with this thing. As you talked about in the first half, Minneapolis don't put up too many points, so the lead gets too large. Nice defensive stand there by Megan. Number 45 was looking for the ball down low. They got it to her, and Megan just held her ground, just stood straight up, didn't go up and try to block the shot. Stephanie spots for three. It's short. They're going to get Lindsay for a foul on the arm.
She looks dead.
It's Lindsay's first foul.
I don't know what's wrong. She must be sick.
She's calling for a breather.
Perry, number 4, her first personal foul. Team foul number 2. Correction, team foul number 2.
So Anna White and Mallory Goeth come in. Lindsay Perry, Brooke Fish will come to the bench.
Got an attitude problem.
Just under 4 minutes to go in the period, Mike. Minneapolis trails 17-9.
Into the game for the Lady Buffs, number 13, Adrian Reed. And for Minneapolis, Anna
Hurley
White,
steps in for a shot.
number 24.
That ball's going to go to Minneapolis.
Back of Mallory, and they will not call that.
Can't rattle Megan too easy, but Mallory get fired up over something like that.
Good foul by Alyssa George.
Good hustle by Alyssa down the court not to give up the easy bucket. That's going to be Alyssa's first foul. The Lady Lions very quickly have 4 team fouls to none for the Belleville Buffaloes. First throw's up and in. Brooke Fish will come in and spell Megan Livengood. Hurley's second free throw up and in makes it a 19-9 lead. Brooke with an open shot to the basket. And that ball's going to stay with Minneapolis. I think that was a gift. Mallory knocked that one out. Minneapolis unbound under their own basket.
Brooke with a good hand there to drag that one in. I thought it was going to the backcourt. She's there. So is she. Then they're not past it. There we go. Good look there. Foul a little short on that
She needs to
shot.
take that to the hoop. Szwarzinski from the corner. Mallory with the board.
19-9 Belleville.
Lindsay set to check back in.
She's fouled.
That basket's going to count. Alyssa George goes to the line for the and one.
Got 2 referees down underneath not making the call. A guy from half court has to make the call.
Foul is on number 14, Bailey Szwarzinski. Their second.
The referee from half court had to make that call, Vic. I just don't understand it.
At the line, Alyssa
That's an easy
George.
call.
And one of the guys down low is responsible for the lane anyway. Alyssa's free throw attempt is hard, strong, and it's off. Belleville controls the rebound.
For Lindsay Perry. And back in the lineup for Belleville,
Brooke with a good rebound.
Joelle Plunkett, number 5, and Aaron Boots, number 10.
One shot and out. That's the way it should be. We need to control our defensive board. If we can't do that,
Keep Belleville to one shot and out, and then Minneapolis pick it up on the offensive end. They call Lindsay for the travel, but she was pushed out of bounds.
about to push.
Belleville to inbounds. I don't know how that was a travel. She got pushed out of bounds. Reed for 3. It's off.
I guess I
Brooke
better move
Fischel
the
goes
camera
up for
back.
another good board.
Get a little chap sometimes, and these referees are about the worst I've seen all year. About.
take that ball that far into the lane, you need to put the shot up because the defense or the offense isn't looking for a pass. They're looking for the rebound.
Minute 10 left here in the third quarter, and Belleville is going to hold the ball. And that's fine.
Belleville's to slow it down. They're going to wait for Minneapolis to set. Minneapolis picks up in the man defense. 45 seconds to go in the quarter. Blecka turns around, puts up a shot, and it's no good. She gets a pass, they put up another one. Mallory gets a rebound. She's going to be fouled by Hurley. That's only second team foul. Minneapolis to inbound. It's going to be full court pressure by the Lady Buffs. Nice look by Alyssa inside. Mallory unable to get the cheapie. Ball goes off of Belleville, out of bounds. Minneapolis to inbound under their own basket. 10.4 seconds to go in the quarter.
She's fouled.
Mallory goes in, she takes the shot, she's fouled by number 45. 45 looks at the official like, who, me? Can't understand she's getting those fouls called on her now. She didn't get them called in the first half.
Foul shoot two here.
First one just off. Second throw's on its way, and it's going to be hard. Belleville puts up a three at the buzzer, and it's no good. We're going to go to the fourth quarter, Mike. Minneapolis going to trail by 8.
Could have been a lot worse. Gain a little ground here right off the bat and get a little confidence going. I think it'd be all right.
The defense is holding up. Mr. Tracy, how you doing?
Okay, here, just kind of joining up here. I see we're down 19-11. Only scored a couple points that quarter, didn't we, boys?
Didn't score at all.
Pretty quiet
halftime
quarter.
score was 14 to 9. Yeah, I guess we scored 2. My math's not that good.
Well, I went to MHS too. Well, maybe they can have a turnaround. Let's hope so.
Yeah, Belleville pretty solid on defense there. I think they're playing pretty tough man-to-man there at times. We can't get much going.
Boys' game should be good.
Should be. Belleville ranked.
I do not know. They were not in the top 5.
They weren't. Okay.
They weren't in the paper, but when I was up here, I heard Coach say that evidently they're ranked third somewhere.
Yeah, they'll be tough.
So Belleville to inbound, start the quarter.
Belleville, number 14, Bailey Swarczynski, and number 35, Nikki.
Minneapolis drops back into that 2-3 zone to start the quarter. Minneapolis doing a good job denying anything to the inside. Belleville's just they're gonna be content to kick it around the perimeter.
And why not? Ahead by 8.
Hoops looked like she was going to take the shot. She didn't. Hurley with a little drive. Blecka's going to put one up, and it's out. Mallory comes down with the rebound.
Mallory with a good board there. Nice Belleville, second chance.
Now the Lions need to put the basket in the hoop. Mallory catches Alyssa George on a nice cut to the basket. She puts the ball in for 2. That's Alyssa's 8th point of the game. Cuts the lead 19-13. Hoops with the ball out top. Over to Swierczynski. She's back into the center to Hoops. Hoops kicks it out to Hurley to the corner. They're going to kick it back out. She walked. Number 35 for the Lady Buffs. Minneapolis to inbound.
Checking in for Belleville, number 45, Ashley Junker.
Junker comes back into the ball game for the Lady Buffaloes. Minneapolis inbounds. Anna White to Brooke Pischel. Brooke brings it up. Just a little token pressure. They're going to pick up man-to-man. Kick it over to the wing to Pischel. Pischel moves in. Gets it into Mallory, and we got us a tied-up ball. Possession arrow favors the Lady Lions. That entry pass by Brooke just a little bit low and out in front of her. Belleville able to step in front and tie that ball up. Minneapolis inbounds under their own basket. Lindsey Perry pulls the trigger to Anna White. Anna's got it. She's back out to Lindsey. Mallory up with the hoop. Brooke hustles to get that. Mallory with a nice jump shot. Just rolls off. But there's Lindsey. How's she not called for the foul? How about a foul?
Lindsey with an offensive
She had like
board,
6
just got
arms on her.
And no call.
They call a tie-up. Possession arrow favors Belleville. Belleville brings it up across the timeline. We're going to pick up pressure out front. Lindsey on Hurley. Swings it over to Swierczynski. Swierczynski down to the corner. Back out to Swierczynski into Hurley. Hurley over to Hoops. Hoops passes it in, and it's going to be off of Junker out of bounds. Minneapolis inbound.
Mallory fronting the big girl, had to throw it over the top, and she couldn't handle it. Out of bounds to Minneapolis.
19-13, Mike. Ladies still in this thing. Keep playing the good defense. They get them open shots. They need to get them to fall. Anna White at top of the key, kicks it over to Lindsey on the wing. Lindsey catches Alyssa cutting, and Alyssa puts
Just
it up
like
for
that.
good with an 8-foot jumper.
2 good picks in a row. Frees Alyssa George up for a nice little 8-footer.
Swierczynski to the top of the key to Hurley. Hurley drives into the lane. She puts up a little running one-hander that goes in.
Close. She can't handle that pass. Anna White with an excellent job. Get in there. Thank you.
Mallory for 2. Finally, I thought there was a lid on that basket. Cuts the lead to 4 again. Aaron Hoops with a little drive, stop jump. She's fouled by Anna White, and that's going to be Anna's 3rd foul of the game.
Foul is on number 24 now, White.
That'll be the 5th team foul on the Lady Lions.
Lady Lions within 4 here.
Aaron Hoops.
Hoops' first shot of 2 is up and in. And we're going to have Megan Livengood coming in for Anna White, Stephanie Alderson in for Brooke Pischel.
Stephanie Alderson.
Brooke gave us some good minutes in there with some good rebounds, good defense.
Yes, and I've been neglecting to say that all year long. Brooke has been instrumental in giving these girls a rest, and she'll go in, play the guard, she'll play the forward, and she'll play the post down low. She is very versatile and has done an excellent job both ends of the floor. I know he likes her on defense quite a bit, and he'll play her situational towards the end of the game quite often.
Lions kick it back out to Lindsey to top the key. She's going to drive, stop, shoot, and it's in.
It's in. Atta girl. I've been
Lindsey's
waiting on
first
that
2.
one.
Lindsey's first 2 points of the game, Mike. Let's get the ladies cranked up. They're down 3 right now, 22-19. Belleville puts up a shot from the corner. We got number 45 over Mallory's back, nothing called. She puts it up and in for a 24-19 lead. 3:40 left to go in the game.
I think somebody should let that ref know that it's considered over the back.
Megan runs down the long rebound. Stephanie's driving. She kicks it back out to the wing to Lindsey. Coach Darrow's going to call full timeout with 3:14 left to go in the game. Mike, Minneapolis trails 24-19.
That's a nice run at him there. Lady Lions bring it within 5, had it down to 3 at one time. We have the ball, and it'd be nice to get a 2-pointer here to get us within one possession game here, Vic.
It's getting down to that point in the ball game where every shot you take, you got to make, and then just toughen that defense that much more. And that good, tough defense the Lady Lions been playing tonight, Mike, has been paying off for them. So Minneapolis inbounds on the far wing with 3:14 to go in the game. They're trailing 24-19. Lindsay will trigger it in for the Lady Lions. Kicks it into Mallory, top of the key, who swings it to Megan. Megan down to the wing to Alyssa. Back to the top of the key to Steph. Steph's looking for a cutter. Megan pops out to the top. She looks in, she catches Mallory. Mallory goes up for the shot,
baby.
And it's good.
Nice look. Mallory hammers down that 10-foot jumper in the lane, and Minneapolis is within 3 here.
Cuts that lead to 3. 2-3 defense. They've been playing most of the night. Belleville's going to swing it side to side. They're looking for something inside, and they're not getting it. Dangerous pass there by Straczynski over to Hoops. Could have been picked off. That bounce by Hurley looks like a travel, but evidently it isn't. They kick it back up top. Hoops is going to look at the shot. She kicks it back out to Straczynski. Straczynski hands it off to Hurley. Hurley at the top of the key. She's going to set the offense. Swings it over to Hoops. Drives over to Straczynski. Hurley drives. That ball is.
Oh, that was a terrible
That ball
call.
is blocked by the Lady Lions out of bounds. Belleville have it under their own goal.
It was blocked, then she grabbed it again and shoved it, and it went out of bounds off Belleville, and they.
That inbounds pass goes through Belleville's legs, but it's picked up top of the key by Straczynski.
Right through the wickets there.
Looked like Billy Buckner in the World Series. Over to the wing to Hurley, back to the top to Straczynski. She hands it off to Hurley, who's going to set the offense.
I still don't believe that. He missed that ground ball. Minute 45 left in the
Minneapolis
game.
going to have to pick it up. They're going out to pick up man right now. Stephanie Alderson with a good rebound for the Lady Lions. Lindsey Perry brings it down floor. Mallory over to Steph. Steph looking for a cutting Alyssa, but they cover it up. Lindsay at top of the key. Over to Alyssa. Alyssa, you got your dribble and they got a 5 count on you. You better move it. Coach Darrow's going to call timeout. He's going to get a 30-second timeout. We'll talk about this. Set up this last minute 7. Lady Lions trail by 3.
Well, it's a deja vu. That coach saw it 2 years ago up at Belleville. He knows it can happen.
Yeah, he does. Lady Lions tied that up and put it in overtime. We won it in overtime up there, didn't
That
they?
was quite a game. One of my favorites, anyway.
Yeah,
24-21. Minneapolis down 3 with the ball. Coach Darrow setting up a play here for Minneapolis.
I think the ladies thinks it's always nice to beat Belleville, but it's especially sweeter when they do it on their home floor. Okay, Stephanie Alderson will trigger it in for the Lady Lions on the side. 1:07 left to go in the game. Minneapolis trails 24-21. Alyssa's going to get called for the walk. Brooke Pischel coming into the game for Stephanie Alderson for defensive reasons.
Steph didn't realize she's being substituted for her, comes out.
Lions going to put on a little press. Alyssa steps in, almost picks that ball off. Under a minute to go. Nice defense by Alyssa. She hits a cut and Lindsay to the basket. Lindsay for the layup, and it's in. We're going to get a timeout. Coach Darrell with a 30-second timeout. Minneapolis brings it back, all the way back, 24-23.
And my daughter's going to kill me for not swinging the camera back around on that. Oh, my gosh.
Lions down by 1 with 48.3 seconds to go in the game.
Alyssa stuffs the pass, recovers, and hits Lindsay on the fly, and Lindsay hits a left-hand layup in for a winner. And Minneapolis down 1 with 48 seconds left here in regulation. We've had a few overtimes this year.
The way some of these calls have come across tonight, I was fully expecting the foul to be called out here on Alyssa. But the official did the right thing, let him play, and it led to a nice breakaway layup by Lindsay. Bring the ladies back to within 1. Belleville will see pressure on this inbound. Okay, Lady Lions come out of the timeout. They're trailing 1.
Well, if they're all overtime this year, that's okay with me. That means you've been in every ball game and played them all time.
Exactly right. Belleville's going to have to hurry to get that ball across the timeline. They call a 30-second timeout because they were close to getting a 10-second violation. Coach Stout seen that they were getting close on that backcourt violation there, so he wisely calls a 30-second timeout.
38 seconds here, Vic. Play the tough defense for about 10, and then are you going to have to foul or?
I'm gonna go into a man-to-man defense right here. We can't sit back there in that zone and let them swing that ball to the perimeter like they've been doing because they'll burn too much clock. I'm gonna pick up man-to-man, good aggressive man. If you foul, you foul. We have 1 foul to give, just as long as it's not on a shot. So they've got a foul to give. And that's just exactly what Coach is gonna do. He's picking up man-to-man. Nice deny by the Lions.
Oh, yeah.
That ball's going to be Minneapolis's. Here we go, Mike. We got 35.5 seconds.
Belleville throws it away, and
Minneapolis was looking to foul, too, but they couldn't get caught up to the ball. Okay, here we go. The last 35 seconds, Mike. Minneapolis trails by 1. Belleville with 4 fouls to give. Alyssa needs to put that ball on the floor. 17 seconds. Coach Darrow's going to get a timeout with 16.2. Full timeout by the Minneapolis Lions. We're going to set the final 16-2. Ball's going to be inbounded on the far side.
I'd run that same play we just ran. Alyssa traveled on over there. She had a man on her, and she came over and got the ball down low and drop-stepped over. Had a nice little chippy there. If she'll hold her foot and not travel. Trace, about 5 minutes ago, I wouldn't think we're going to be this close, did you?
I'd have to say I didn't think we would be, but now we're just a bucket away from winning with 16 seconds.
Gals brought it all the way back. They're down by 1.
They sure have.
That tough defense. They've been playing that good defense all night long.
Who are they going to go to? What do you think? The George girl, probably?
I bet they'd look for Alyssa or Mallory cutting in the lane.
Well, let's hope they get her, boys.
I'm almost going to guess, they're going to look for Alyssa cutting in the lane. They're going to hit her to the top of the key. Belleville's going to pick her up. We're going to catch Mallory on a little backdoor slide. Drop that in.
Here we go.
Jump ball. Ball stays with the Lady Lions. 13.2 seconds left to go.
Oh, baby.
Right idea. They got just Mallory put it on the floor and Belleville able to tie it up. Jump ball is going to favor the Buffaloes. Minneapolis, Mallory with a nice chippy there that she missed. and she is not a happy camper.
How did we? You gotta get that ball up on the glass.
You know, I hate
It'll go.
hate to make excuses, but it looked to me like she was fouled. She should be on the line shooting too. But she's not, and Minneapolis is going to have
Well,
8.5 seconds to get that ball.
Them all night in
No,
there,
no,
folks.
they haven't. They're not going to
There's
be.
an excellent look at the bucket there. It's just what Minneapolis wanted, and sometimes they just don't fall.
They're not going to be able to allow Belleville to inbound this ball. They're going to have to put pressure on the inbounds pass, because there's only 8.5 seconds to go, and if they get the ball inbounds, that's going to burn a couple seconds. Even if they do get a foul, that'll leave the Lady Lions. Hopefully, if there is a foul called, free throws missed or made, they're going to have to go length of the floor with under 5 seconds.
8.5 seconds. Minneapolis down 1. Somebody better stay back. Yeah, Steph's back.
They're going to deny. They're going to try and deny the inbounds, but I'd put pressure on the inbounds thrower.
Well, that's who they wanted to foul. That's who Belleville wanted us to foul.
Yep.
Foul is on number 34, Mallory Joe.
Mallory raced all the way down from 3/4 court to get that foul called, and only 2.4 seconds burned off. We got a 5-second violation, but they're going to get a timeout called just in time.
He said he was that close.
I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the rule is you have to get the timeout called before the official gets to 4. If he's in the motion of calling 5, that's the same thing as 5. Trace, you got a ruling on that for me? Is that, correct me if I'm wrong, but do they not have to get the timeout called before the official gets to 4? If they're in the process of calling 5, that's the same thing as a 5-second call.
That's my understanding. I thought we got a little bit of a raw deal here.
They were ever so close to getting it. They probably should have.
And it's our home court besides. That shouldn't happen.
So we're set for the last 6.1 of the game. Minneapolis trails by 1, 24-23. Belleville to inbound. Minneapolis is going to deny. There's 5.
Oh, come on.
He called that one a little quicker.
It gets to 4, it's too late!
A good pressure defense by Lady Lions, and 2 times in a row, Belleville Lady Buffs cannot get the ball inbounds.
And that's the second time in a row that officials had a 4 count. Second time in a row the official had a 4 count on that thing, and I still think that you have to get the timeout call before they get 4.
Well, when I used to call them, if the arm was starting to go on up and somebody called timeout, you're just SOL. Because it was a 5 count.
Well, we've had a lot of action here, and no time gone off the clock.
And that's good.
We're still sitting at 6.1. And Belleville cannot afford another one of those because they are out of timeouts. Tough defense by the ladies to deny this inbound, and the Lions will get this ball on their side of the floor.
And she'll shoot a 1-and-1.
It's on Mallory. That'd be her second foul. 4.5 seconds to go. Belleville's going to shoot a 1-and-1. Bethany Hurley at the line, which is just who Belleville wanted at the line, I'm sure. Her first throws up and in. 2-point lead for the Lady Buffs. get it in and get it down the floor. At the buzzer, that ball was ever so close to going in, and it's just off. Lady Lions lose a heartbreaker, 26-23.
Boy, get caught up in the action. I am so sorry. Minneapolis full length pass down to Stephanie Alderson, and from the out of bounds line puts up a three-pointer that's just long. And Minneapolis comes up on the short end of the score, 26-23, and an exciting finish here for Minneapolis. Having 9 points at halftime, coming back to score 14 in the second half, and get close here at the end.
Yeah, because, you know, they fought hard and came all the way back. They got it cut within one. Had a couple opportunities, just did miss them. But a valiant effort by the Lady Lions. Played excellent defense to bring them back as far as they did. Got a few stats here for you. Alyssa George was leading scorer for the Lady Lions. She had 10. Nice shooting night for her. She got a lot of her little jump stops right there in the lane that we're used to her getting. Lindsey Perry with 4, Mallory Goeth with 4, Stephanie Alderson 1 for 1 from beyond the arc. She got 3 points, and Brooke Pisha with 2. That rounds out the scoring for the Lady Lions. Nobody in serious foul trouble. Anna White had 3, and Mallory 2, and everybody else just 1.
It was a great game to watch. Lady Lions just a little short here on the end of the score, and the boys will be next up here shortly.
So our next action will be Friday night at Beloit, correct?
Friday at Beloit, and then we got a Saturday.
And then we turn
game.
around and play a Saturday game against the Hoisington Lady Cardinals.
We play best back to back. Well, Vic, thank you very much for helping out. I'm going to have to concentrate more on the camera this next round.
Well, we shall see you Friday night.
You bet.